Hello again. I thought it might be fun for me to come on here and give you a glimpse of my card collection since I just posted about my card readings. So I'm going to give you a quick little preview of my collection that I have acquired over the years. It's been about almost 6 years, I think, since I bought my very first Oracle deck. And that was this one. This is the one that changed it all for me. This was my first introduction personally into cards at all. This came into my field as I was in my master's program for social work. I was going to become a therapist, and in some of my intro classes we had to do some personal identity work, and this came up when I was looking for a related textbook, and so that was it. That was all she wrote. But I still use this one. This one I come back to time and time again. The tarot deck that I use probably more often than not is this one. This one was gifted to me by my partner, and it's really cool because this is a color your own tarot deck. So they come blank and you can color them. As you can see, my lovely little daughter, this is years I've had this now, so this a few years ago when she was less artistically inclined, that's what she gave me. But they're not all colored. I spend some time, especially recently, I've been spending more time coloring when I pull from this deck if I have the time. So I really like this one. It's fun, zombie themed, kind of my vibe. So that one is my most used tarot deck. I have a lot of Oracle decks and a handful of tarots. So I'll just show you. Majority of them are in here. They do not all fit inside that box. So I stack them. I've got a Love Oracle deck. This one is pop cultural references to talk about love, relationships. This is probably my most used Oracle deck, particularly when I'm working with women or a lot of feminine energy. I love this one. This is a close second. If I didn't have the sentimental stuff tied to the first one, this is it. Really beautiful. This one has divine feminine idols, divine feminine characters from different cultures, different eras, and it's just, the artwork is beautiful, the guidebook is beautiful, and this one is, yeah, highly recommend this one. This one was gifted to me by a beloved friend who knows, loves, and supports me particularly as a writer, and so she brought this one back with her from Louisiana, from New Orleans, when she visited a bookshop there. Really beautiful as well. I haven't used this one much, only a few times and only on my own. I have not used this one with clients yet, but this is one that I will be spending a lot more time with here in the future, because I'm getting back into writing and being in the public space. I've got two decks from a creator, a witch that I followed early on in my spiritual journey. I love them both equally. This was the first one. This is the second one to follow that up. These are really cool. They're all black and white. Bakara Wintner is her name. She's a Scorpio, and so I really loved her take on these cards and just the spiritual energies that we are experiencing as human beings. I have a few tarots actually. This one is your standard Rider-Waite tarot. This is kind of where things started. This is your typical non-themed tarot deck. I believe this one is in Spanish, but this gives you all of the classic suits. The major and minor arcana are pretty straightforward in this one. This one's actually my daughter's, my oldest daughter's, and I'm holding that for her until and unless she's ready to dive into that herself. And then I have a couple more tarot decks. I've got a tarot of crystals and gemstones. So that one uses obviously crystals and gemstones for your major and minor arcana. And then I've got this one that doesn't have a box, but this is the Hermetic Tarot. This one is really cool because it uses lots of symbols. It uses numerology, it uses astrology, as well as your standard tarot. So you'll see symbols and numbers within the cards in addition to your standard tarot. And that one's really cool if you're really into symbolism or any of those other esoteric bodies of knowledge. It's great to learn as well if you're starting out because there's a lot of information in here, and the guidebooks are always really great to support you as you're learning. And last but not least, this one is another favorite. This one was gifted to me by my sister. She knows me well. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. This one's gorgeous. It is by a Black creator, and it has cannabis themes. So this one I love for personal use. I haven't really used this one with clients either, but if the energies call for it, this is another great one. This one was created by a cannabis sommelier. So she has great knowledge of the healing plant and its traits, as well as her own cultural references. So really beautiful and well done. I love the artwork here. Let me just show you a quick glimpse. You can see some of the themes here, the colors. And I love getting gifted decks from people that I love and who love me, because they're always something that really speaks to who I am, and it's cool to have people gift you like that. So that is just a quick run through of these cards. If any of them speak to you and you want to get a card reading, please reach out to me. I'd love if you see something and you like it and you want a reading specifically with one of these decks or some of these decks, I'd love to do that for you. I don't normally do it that way, but I am definitely open to it. So let me know. Bye.